Hey family, Dr. LaDre Weathersby, your Better Life coach here with today's Better Life blurb, and I gotta tell you, be ready for this crazy truth. See, for decades, people have been saying save money in a savings account, and I think it's about the worst thing you can do with money. Now, please excuse my elementary content today. But yes, I believe that savings accounts are about the worst financial thing. Why? Three reasons. Number one, savings accounts usually limit the transactions to three or six per month. That may be good for the average person, but if it's used for overdraft protection, those transfers can count against you, which means that some institutions will charge you a per transaction fee above the limit, or they'll charge you a basic fee like $10 extra. But why give up $10? Especially considering number two, savings accounts traditionally earn very little interest right now. If your bank is offering you 1/100th of a percent, 0.01%, that means a dime is earned for every $100 you have. Is that even worth the fee from number one if you use too much? You use the account too much? Right. Reason number three, savings accounts are very limited. Many of them don't offer you a Visa or MasterCard debit card. You know, they do an old credit card, they do an old debit card like that. They used to for the ATM where you can still put your PIN number in. But again, you don't have the freedom to swipe a card or write a check. You got to go into the branch to get your money or transfer it to your regular checking account. But again, that subjects you to those transaction limits and additional fees. Now, why bring up a problem if there's no solution? So yes, I have a solution. I believe that a free checking account is better because it has no transaction limits. Now, you can also look at a money market checking account because it'll earn real high interest, relatively speaking, and that interest might be 0.05, which is equivalent to a nickel, or up to half of a 1%. Now, they are much higher. Now, another positive of the checking account replacing the savings account is that you get the debit card, you get the ability to checks, but please don't laugh at me because I use them both. I do. I still write checks. I can't help it. So remember, strategy wins wars. And your parents lived at a time where they could get real interest on their money. So they a lot of times talked about the Christmas clubs, the CDs, and even the regular savings. And it made more sense because they actually made some real interest. However, times have changed and you must stay abreast of those changes. And not doing so can cost you money and time. So if you know that you've been behind in financial education, then I encourage you to schedule a strategic discovery call now. Click the link above or beneath, depending upon where you're watching. Let's have a conversation so I can help to get you some resources to update you on what's going on, because there are new financial vehicles and strategies that can't help you if you don't know them. Also, during our call, I'll help you to get some alignment between your money today and the things you want to accomplish so that way you can have more of your goals, have more of your dreams, and more of your desires beyond just paying bills. Not only do you get that customized action plan, but I'll give you some insight and some direction so that you can make more progress faster. And I want you to avoid my mistakes. So congrats in advance on 2020 still being the very best year of your life because you've taken action. I look forward to talking to you soon. And remember, we can prove together that when life seems to be pretty good, a better life is best. We'll talk soon.